We are bringing back a favorite here at KSN called Give a Little, when we feature a little boy or girl wanting to be matched with a big sister or big brother. KSN's Ashonti Ford is part of that program, and she wanted to share how the experience has changed two lives.
We have got to master this.
I'm Keely.
And I'm Ashonti.
And we're sisters.
Keely and I were matched last summer. Black one's looking a little wobbly, but I'm going to still hop in there.
I get to have somebody else to look up to.
And as a big, I get to be reminded of what it was like to be a kid.
We go to the water park because that was so much fun. Because she ended up going down this huge slide, and I was like, that thing is huge. So one time I ended up going up it, and I came right back down because I did not want to go down that.
Scaredy cat.
Then she said that, then I went back up and I did.
Supporting Keely through laughter and understanding is part of what makes us such a great match. Vegan donuts?
So that I can eat them.
Oh, you're a vegan now. I heard that it was Vegan Donut Day.
It is vegan.
And it's also what makes spending time together a lot of fun.
0.1 miles, turn left.
Turn left.
The road trip was the best because we got to go out to that waterfall. It was so much fun because we went out hiking and it was like the only waterfall in Kansas. It was so much fun.
But sometimes we just chill.
Sometimes we'll go to her house and we watch this Netflix series, and we have like hot cocoa and pizza day.
But a big question people ask is, how do you make time? Anything is a time commitment, whether it's meal prepping or going to the gym or, making time for your friends. To a certain extent, it is a commitment, but that's kind of what life is about, making commitments and sticking to them. And the value of sticking to your commitments is something that Keely and I both value. When you're coming from that place, time commitment doesn't really come into play.
Joining me now is the manager of the For Kids' Sake campaign, the fundraising arm that helps Big Brothers Big Sisters, Tammy Boucher. And they are such a perfect fit, and that's not an accident. Big Brothers Big Sisters does several things to try and make that happen.
We do. We really want to make sure that we have the best fit match because we want it to be quality and we want it to last for a long time. And we want both the big and the little to have similar interests and to really get along and make it quality. So what we do, we have mentor support specialists who actually work with the big, volunteer, and find out really kind of what their interests are, what they like to do, what activities they have, just get an idea about their personality. Sure. And then we match them with that same kind of similar child that has the same interests that they do. And we find that that makes for quality matches that last a long time. So
Mark Davidson used to do this feature, and he had a little brother for years, and pretty soon the little brother outgrew him, was taller than him. But it truly is, it improves the life of the adult as well, doesn't it?
It does. It does. We have heard that so many times where the big comes back and says, I think I got more out of this than maybe the little did. I didn't realize that going in, but it's so amazing to hear that. It's so rewarding.
Oh, you bet. How many kids right now are waiting for a big brother or big sister?
We have about 400 kids on our waiting list, and we always will have a waiting list because, of course, we're trying to match the best fit, as I said, with that volunteer. But, there are some that are waiting for quite a long time, maybe even a couple of years, because first of all, we need more men to step up. About 70% of the kids on our waiting list are boys. And, we just need more people to step up, but we also have those kids on the waiting list because we want to make sure they're best fit. So that's why.
There are many ways to get involved, and we're going to be talking about that in the coming weeks as we continue to feature more kids like we did today. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the Bowl for Kids' Sake campaign. That's also going on right now. If you'd like more information about Big Brothers Big Sisters, just call 1-888-KS4BIGS or go to kansasbigs.org. And for the fundraising events, the Bowl for Kids' Sake, you can visit forkidssake.org. Tammy, I look forward to talking more with you in the coming weeks and months.